Yesterday's price is not today's price. Yesterday's price is not today's price. He's certified.
Welcome, you guys. This is EBcrypto, Family Cash Machine, and I'm coming to you guys live from Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic. And you guys all know I'm by way of Compton, California. One of probably the only persons in Compton in the Hex right now, in the Pulsechains. I know I was for sure the first one in crypto from Compton, California on YouTube talking about Bitcoin, Ethereum, and now I'm shouting to the world, Pulsechain, Hex, PulseX is now going to be the revolution in cryptocurrency. Hey, you guys, what's going on to the 5555 Club? And a lot of you guys out there who are new to crypto, or some of you guys who might even be in crypto, are always wondering why I'm talking about the 5555. Oh, I love that. 5555, because that is the amount of days, the maximum amount of days that you can actually stake Hex coins, which most of you may not know, in the last year or so outperformed Bitcoin, outperformed Ethereum as far as percentage and appreciation for those that participated. And it's going to continue to break records. And I like the 5555 because one of the things about staking Hex is you can set the days. You set your days. You can set it for 2 years, a year, or 2 months, or 3 months. It is you that is dictating how long you want to stake. Now, what is staking? Staking is basically holding a coin in a wallet or a dApp for a specific amount of time and delaying your gratification as the value of that coin is continuing to appreciate. You're delaying your reward. That's all it is. And it's getting you in the right mindset of a real business entrepreneur, which most people who come into business as entrepreneurs, they think everything is just right away and quick, and they want this immediate gratification. And this is why they get wrecked. This is why they get scammed, because the scams sound too good, look too good. Probably, guess what? It is too good. So guess what they say? If it walk like a duck, sound like a duck, quack like a duck, act like a duck, it's probably a duck. So with Hex, it is a coin that is designed to appreciate. It is programmed to depreciate in the supply. And as the demand grows and the supply shrinks, guess what happens? As a reaction, we hit value. So this is just a great technology setup. But again, that's not why we're here today. I'm here today to do a second reaction. Now, I did a reaction to the Pulsechain launching and us getting kind of like a perspective of when it's going to launch, when it's around mid-May, hopefully, because again, like Richard Hart said, with technology, you know, there's always little intricate things that have to line up, and there's things that's not always, you know, moving in the way that the functionality was supposed to go. But so far, he did say they've done so much testing. They've pretty much tested everything. They don't know what else they can test. And they're just trying to get the balances right. Because again, like I said in the first video, $2 billion, $1 billion in each project is not a small accomplishment at all. It is a huge momentous accomplishment, especially when you raise that kind of revenue in 1 month. it's phenomenal. So again, let me go ahead and do this second reaction, because all of you guys out there might want to know, why is EBcrypto so excited? Well, I'm not just excited because of May 15th or mid-May it's going to launch. What's going to launch? What is it that's going to launch? Why am I excited? Let's listen to Richard Hart explain some of the functionality of the Pulsechain so you guys can understand what it is that I'm excited about. Okay, so now without any further ado, we're going to go into my reaction video. We're going to react to some of the functionality that's going to happen with Pulse and PulseX. So, and again, this is an interview that Richard Hart did with Alexander Lorenzo recently, and I want you guys to hear from Richard Hart some of the unique functionality that's going to be, that actually is programmed into the Pulsechain right now, which is going to be the biggest fork off of Ethereum and the huge, largest historical airdrop ever in the history of cryptocurrency. So let's go ahead and listen to the functionality, and I'm going to do a reaction.
Do I get my whole wallet copied?
Everything.
That's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
That's ridiculous.
And we're going to incentivize people to add value to those coins you're getting for free by giving them an extra token to put liquidity, bridge in your ERC20, pair it with your free PRC20, and then you should have less impermanent loss because they're two same ticker, same code.
And there's no penalty if you withdraw?
No.
Just like normal, like V2?
Yeah.
Like Uniswap? Okay, then that's crazy.
Yeah, so you're gonna be able to bridge in your ERC20. So let's say you got Link, or let's say SHIB, because we had like $2 or $3 million of SHIB sacrifices just for PulseX. So let's say SHIB comes in, you got your SHIB on the Ethereum network, you bridge it with your free SHIB on the Pulse network, or I'm sorry, you bridge in your Ethereum SHIB, you pair it with your free PRC20 SHIB. Now you're on the PulseX SHIB pair. It would really be called eSHIB and SHIB. SHIB on the Pulsechain, eSHIB on the Ethereum bridged in. And you're going to make 0.22% on the fees, on the trades. And then you're also going to get an extra incentive token, because we want you to bridge in that value to back up the value to make all these PRC20s valuable. Because
Hold up. Stop the bus. Are you guys understanding what's happening here? This, again, is the largest airdrop ever in the history of cryptocurrency. What does that mean? That means that Ethereum right now, if you don't understand, has 90% of the coins in the cryptocurrency space were created on the Ethereum blockchain. This Pulsechain is going to fork off of it, and it's going to fork all the coins, over 10,000, I believe, or 12,000 different coins. Whoever has those coins are going to get a free coin. So basically, if you have, say, your own block, you have your own Ethereum coin where you say you got 20 million coins and you're trying to do your own thing in the crypto space, you have your own little company, you're going to get 20 million more coins on the PRC20 blockchain, Pulse blockchain, identical to the coins that you created on the Ethereum blockchain. Also, if you're just a speculator or just a person in the cryptocurrency industry and you have Shiba Inu or whatever other coins are on the Ethereum blockchain, let's say you got 100,000 Shiba Inu on the Ethereum blockchain. Well, guess what? Now you're going to have 100,000 Shiba Inu on the PRC20 blockchain, cheaper to transact, moving faster for free. That's what's going on. That's why I'm so excited. And you're going to have the ability on PulseX, on our swap, to create pairs to bring the value of the PRC up to the value of the ERCT by creating liquidity and also receiving 2% every time someone does a swap. Oh my God. Every time someone uses your liquidity or use your pool or use your pairing. Oh my God, this is free money. Free money. That's why I'm so excited. Because if you guys have any coins, which most of you guys do, have coins on the Ethereum blockchain, you don't realize they are, but if they start with an OX, most likely they're on the Ethereum blockchain, or unless they're on the Binance blockchain. If they're on the Binance blockchain, I don't think you're going to get a pairing, but you will if it's on the Ethereum blockchain. But remember, over 90% of the coins on the cryptocurrency, in the cryptocurrency industry, are on the Ethereum blockchain. In fact, Binance, they were on that at one moment, and they got, they kind of created their own blockchain because, the fees are just astronomically high. And so I think a lot of companies now are using Binance blockchain. But again, 90% or 90-something% of the coins in this industry will be forked. So anyone holding them in their wallet will get free coins. If you have Shiba Inu, if you have any of these coins on the Ethereum blockchain, you're going to automatically get free coins, free. No matter how many you have 100,000 of Shiba Inu, or if you have an NFT that's on Ethereum, most of them are on Ethereum, then you're going to get another NFT. You're going to get double for free. Oh my goodness. Now you guys see why I'm so excited? Because I've been following this technology since 2015, and I've never, ever seen anything like this, ever, because there's never been nothing like this. So let's go back with some more functionalities. This is a little bit of techie talk, but I wanted to explain to you guys what it actually is meaning. And by the way, that's a great necklace he's got on, that hex necklaces. Oh my God, I got to get me one of those. But anyway, back to the subject. This is so many different phenomenal things are going to happen here. Okay. And in fact, Pulse is a blockchain that has the ability to create smart contracts just like Ethereum at way less cost and faster and a more throughput, meaning more capacity, that more people can be on this blockchain, and the fees are going to be pennies on a dollar versus Ethereum fees. I mean, it's an exciting time. So, and this is my reaction to some of the functionality that Richard Hart is talking about. Now, let's go ahead and finish.
What if we've got, so we got your JPEG, your logo, we got your code on our chain, same exact code, we got your ticker symbol, and we got liquidity. Now, do you want to go trade on the Ethereum network and pay $30 or $20 a swap? Or do you want to trade on our network and pay 2 cents a swap? Your call.
Common sense. Which one do you think the people are going to use? If the people have option to use something that can pay 2 cents versus $20, it's a no-brainer. They're going to use the transaction that costs 2 cents. Now, remember what he just said. He's going to have all your features. So if you do have a coin, you created a coin on the Ethereum blockchain, you're a company, you're a blockchain company, or you have an idea, and now you're going to have that same coin with the same functionality on the PRC20 or the Pulsechain blockchain that does all the functions that you created on Ethereum. But guess what? Your transactions are going to be faster and pennies on the dollar versus Ethereum. So which one do you want to use? You want to use Ethereum just so you can say, hey, I'm using Ethereum, but I'm getting raped and robbed in fees? Or are you going to use the one that's faster and is actually effectively doing the same thing that you created your token to do? Wow. So it's going to create value. It's created in a way that it's going to be used, because no one wants to spend all this money in fees. Okay, back to the lecture at hand. Let's go back to Mr. Richard Hart and let's hear more of what's going on.
And so I think we're going to be able to reduce Ethereum's fees and help Ethereum be a better network by getting rid of the load on it, by loading up our network, which has way higher throughput, way less
So now we're even helping Ethereum. How can you hate this guy? I don't understand how people can hate this guy. Not only is he creating more advantage for normal, regular people, he's creating more opportunity for average people to get into this industry. Because to get into the industry now using Ethereum, it's costly. It's very costly. So now he's not only creating new opportunities for newbies and average people, he's also helping Ethereum by taking some of the load off of their transactions and helping the capacity of Ethereum. So if you do want to just use Ethereum because you're stuck on Ethereum's name, then it's even helping you. How can you hate this guy? I don't get it.
Environmental destruction. It's just better. It's good for both networks. I think it'll be good for Ethereum and it'll be good for Pulse. And we've already seen this with other chains, except those are less efficient. So like Polygon tried to do this. It's, as you said, it's price pumped hard as heck. Every L1 Ethereum competitor has done very well because that's where all the fees are and that's where all the users are, Ethereum. And so it's the easiest way to on-ramp new users. It removes the most pain. Nobody wants to pay $20 to $100 to do a swap. Nobody wants that. The difference is all those networks have larger counterparty risk because you have to use their bridges. And those bridges are getting hacked left and right. In our system, you don't have to use the bridge because you already got your coins on this side. You can use it if you want. You can bridge in your ERC20s if you want, but you don't have to. You can just stay on this side right here. No bridge counterparty risk. This is a better system. If you like coins, world's largest airdrop, you're going to get all those. Think about it. If you're a coin that can't function on Ethereum anymore because your fees are too high, we got you. Saved you.
Richard Hart is a bad mother. Shut your mouth. You know I'm talking about Richard Hart. King Richard. This guy here, man. You gotta love him, man. You gotta love him. If you're really in crypto and you're really concerned about the innovation of this industry, the evolution of this industry, the continuation and longevity of this industry, you gotta love this guy. It's no way. If you hate this guy, something is really wrong with you, or you have some intentions that are not in accord to the fundamental, precepts and concepts of cryptocurrency.
If you're a coin that you don't feel like paying $20 today to swap or $1,000 yesterday, depending on what time you're doing it, we got you. If you like not blowing up the environment, we got you. If you like higher throughput, 3 seconds blocks instead of 13-second blocks, we got you. It's like
3-second blocks instead of 13-second blocks. See, speed. We need speed in this industry. When somebody sends me 100,000, I want my money right away. I don't want to wait. I don't want to pay, 5,000 to receive my 100,000. No, that's not what this industry was created for. Again, when I first got in Bitcoin in 2015-16, I watched a transaction on blockchain.info, $100,000 or 100,000 worth of Bitcoin at the time, transact for 52 cents. We're going back to that. That's what we're going back to. And that's why I'm excited, because to send 100,000 on Bitcoin right now, oh my God. Oh my God. To send 100,000 on Ethereum, it's going to be kind of expensive to do. And it's going to take a long time on Bitcoin to even receive that transaction. And good luck with taking the time to wait for that. I've waited an hour, sometimes 2 hours for a transaction in Bitcoin. And that's just not going to work for global transactions. It's not going to work for retail. If you're standing in line and you got to wait, 10 minutes or 30 minutes or an hour for confirmation to clear the funds, that's a problem. That's a huge problem. So again,
it's so good, man. And you only have to click one button. No sign up, no ML, no KYC. You just change one setting in your MetaMask. So you click change network and then you click OK.
Now for you guys didn't understand what that meant. No KYC means no social security, no name, no address, my mother's maiden name, and what's my heart rate and the color of my eyes. I mean, they just ask for too much information now in transactions. It's like financial interrogation. And for me, it's very offensive in a sense because it's all not for your benefit. None of that is for your benefit to get that information on who you are and why you're transacting and how much you're transacting, or give them the opportunity to stop your transactions. None of that is to our benefit. So this is not only faster and cheaper, but it's staying decentralized, which is very important because it protects us and gives us privacy, something that the world is not accustomed to anymore because everybody's on social media sharing everything they do every minute of the day. So when a guy like me comes along and say privacy, oh, he must be doing something wrong. Or why does he want privacy? He must be doing something wrong. No, I'm protecting my information. because they sell your information and you don't get a dime. And they take your information and they use it against you. Yes, they do. Okay, let's keep it going.
That's the easiest on-ramp ever. I mean, that's the easiest on-ramp, bro. Like, if you want to claim your hex back when you could get hex for free with Bitcoin, you had to install a wallet that let you sign a transaction. You had to go to the DApp. You had to ask for the code. You had to sign the code. You had to give it back to the DApp. You had to have Ethereum to pay the gas to submit the transaction and all this stuff. You ain't got to do none of that, man. If you sacrifice for PulseX, you get a little bit of Pulse for free, just so you can transact with it. So let's say you sacrifice for PulseX, and you don't have any Ethereum on that address, and you don't have any PulseSac, you're still going to get some free to be able to transact. So if you want to swap PulseX to Pulse, you can, because you'll have enough gas.
Hold up. Now, how can you hate a guy? I got to talk about this for a minute. How can you hate a guy giving you something free? You know how much haterism? You know how much haterism you have to have in you to hate somebody that's giving you something free. Oh my goodness. I just wanted to point that out because some of you guys, the haterism, the envy, the jealousy is in your DNA. It goes all the way down into your genetics. You know, your grandfather probably was a hater. Your granddaddy was a hater. Your great granddad. You just got it in your genes. I am so excited for not just me, for everyone that's in this particular revolution of cryptocurrency, because where we're headed right now. And if you guys see my logo there, you'll see that shield that we created, which is supposed to represent wealth. So the Family Cash Machine, we're a community of individuals that wanted to find something that helped people understand not just money, but help people to understand generational wealth. And that's why I am a 5555er, and I love the 5555 because let's say 7 years that stake, that the coin just astronomically shoots up. I can stop it in 7 years, 5 years. I can at any time stop that stake. But I like the 5555 because it gets my mind off of immediate gratification, and it puts an asset in a position that can accumulate wealth for my children. Now we talk about inflation, 7, almost 8% in the last year. Ever since COVID, I don't want to use that word, but ever since the pandemic, whatever, this inflation has just taken off, and nobody's looking at the elephant in the room. Maybe it was because we all had to not work. We all had to not patronize with businesses. There was no business circulating. Businesses were shut down, and the money printers started to print, and all these stimuluses went out. Maybe we're not looking at that as a direct effect of why we're having this inflation right now. They want to blame Putin. Oh, it's Putin's fault. No, this was created way before that conflict. Okay, I need you guys to understand that. So with inflation, I said this before, you can't stop it because the puppeteers, those that are manipulating currency, those who print it and make it have value or make it not have value by the different political moves that they make, interest rates, all this different stuff, all the things that they're doing, even printing money, is causing the deflationary value of money. All the things that they're doing, you have nothing to do with that. But what you can do, you can't stop inflation, but you can put your family in a position where they have an asset that is appreciating, that will help counter, okay, the negative effect that you're going to have on inflation. And it's going to also give you an option where you don't have to use their currency that is devaluating every day, but you have something of value that's maintaining value, that's holding value. Wow. And it gives you an option. We're never going to be able to stop the banks. I'm not one of those utopian thinking guys that think, oh, the whole world is going to be on crypto and we're just going to shut down all the banks. I'm not that naive, okay? We're talking about almost 1,000-year system of creating money, a small group of people, the same people who have been creating not just currency, but creating the monetary policies around the world. There's no way that's going to be stopped. But guess what? And I'm not trying to save the world. I just want to help a few people understand you have options and use your options. And don't be forced into a situation where you have no options. That's the main thing that I'm trying to accomplish. And the Family Cash Machine, we stand on understanding value, understanding money, understanding the difference between money and currency, and understanding cryptocurrency in all of its different facets and phases and functionalities. And that's why we have the Family Cash Machine Cryptocurrency College, because there's too many people coming into this industry with just the mindset, buy and sell, buy and sell. Oh my God, it's Wall Street again. No, it's not. That's not what this is. That is not what this was created for. So when you come into the Family Cash Machine, you take the Phoenix course. We're going to give you the history of Bitcoin. You're going to be able to watch the history of Bitcoin, how it started. You're going to be able to understand banking. You're going to be able to understand central banks, the history of central banks, the history of money. What is money? What is currency? These are the things that we're teaching you, because it's very relevant that you not just understand this as an asset of buying and selling and trading, but you need to understand the politics behind money and currency. You need to understand global economics. You need to understand decentralization. And you need to understand, that how to move in this time, how to move, how to maneuver, okay? And not try to buck the system, but how to try to move in accord to where it doesn't disrupt you, okay? So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and finish up this video. So about 1 more minute left. Let me see. I think there's only about 1 more minute left on this video. Where is it? Yeah, let's go.
To do a transaction. And then if you had Ethereum, you got free Pulse anyway. So you could pay for transactions with that. It's just, man.
I think it's going to be interesting. It's going to be
never
really
been
cool.
done before, bro. There's been never been nothing
done.
like this.
It's huge.
Why do people buy crypto? Because they want the number to go up.
Yeah,
okay, we got the same ticker. We got the same code. We got a faster network. We got lower fees. And if there's less liquidity, you have the potential for number to go up higher.
Yes.
This sounds like compelling. This sounds like a derivative play on the entire value of the Ethereum ecosystem.
Yeah, and that's why it's a little scary, because there's going to be a lot of people mad about this.
You like NFTs? Well, we're putting the F in NFT.
And that would bring more hate, and then like self-promotion, and I like it.
But the difference is people tend not to hate shit that they hold.
Yeah, so now they'll hold it all. Yeah. They have to hold it. So that's interesting,
well,
man. You guys.
Okay, you guys, that's about it. So again, there was a lot of jewels dropped in that small 5 minutes I played. A lot of jewels as to the functionality. And that was lightweight. Richard Hart could have really went deep. I've seen him break down so many other functionalities inside of the Pulse chain, but just a few functionalities that he just elaborated on is huge impacts on not just the industry, but on individuals' lives economically. So what is there not for me to be excited about? If I know thousands upon hundreds of thousands of people's lives will be positively affected in a time when people are panicking economically and don't understand and know what's really going on. So yes, I'm excited. Yes, I'm excited. And that's my reaction. And I have more reactions that I can't put on live YouTube. But anyway, you guys sign up with the Family Cash Machine and learn about crypto. If you don't know, some of you guys luckily had someone point you to Pulse. I talked to a friend of mine, saw me on YouTube a couple of weeks ago, and he said, hey man, I got some Pulse. My brother told me to buy this because he's a Mexican, but he didn't explain to me exactly what I got, but he told me to buy it. And he's got about 8 million Pulse, and I just congratulated him. I was so happy because this is a guy I grew up with. I know this guy. I've known this guy for years, and I was just so happy that he had a piece of this historical event that's happening, and he's in a position. See, I always talk about this is the greatest exchange of wealth in history happening right now. That's why the rich are getting richer and middle class is depleting, because the rich understand what's happening and they're positioning themselves. So when I see average people positioning themselves for this exchange of wealth, Oh my God, I got goosebumps right now. It gives me goosebumps because this is what it's about. It's about positioning yourself for this great exchange of wealth, not just with the Pulse, but the entire economics in the world is changing. It has been changing for years since the internet started. And now with cryptocurrency and decentralization and blockchain and metaverse and all the stuff that's coming, NFTs, there's huge opportunities. But now it's not about race and religion, it's about knowledge. And whoever has the knowledge and information is key right now. Value is based on what you know and what you don't know. The rich and the poor will be based on who knows what and who don't know what. That's what it's going to be based on. So join the Family Cash Machine, get into a position where you start meeting these hexagons and pulsachons and, you know, different individuals and programmers and different economic people who know what's going on. People like Richard Hart. I can't wait to meet him. Go to one of the conventions and meet some of the hexagons. There's a lot of YouTubers that's hexagons. I can't wait to meet. I know we're going to have dynamic conversations. I know we're going to have conversations that's just going to raise the hair on your skin because it's relevant. It's relevant to today, and it's impactful to millions of people's lives who may not have this information. So with that, I'm going to sign out this EBcrypto Family Cash Machine. Again, peace, power, and love to all the hexagons, pulsachons, and the elite 5555 club. All right, you guys. Next video. Bye-bye.
Crypto